Hi. So we have a few guests here today wobbling the camera around, but I turned it on because they're being very playful. And that is the message. The message is to let go of the spiritual seeking and trying and to be playful. And I bet you've heard this message quite a bit lately. It's so hard. We come from such a devoted place of wanting the truth and to be at peace and to love our neighbor and ourselves. And everyone in my life now has this goal. And it's so beautiful because the outside of our world is a reflection of the inside. So things are changing, but we're hardest on ourselves. I've pulled some cards and I've pulled some more. I'm going to pull some more, but I wanted to pray a little bit about the cards that came out because I'm going through such a transformation myself. And I know that means that you are because we are all one. And the message, I have my starlight projector on and it's right in my eyeball. The message that's been coming in for all of us is community. We're not on this journey alone. Like, find yourself and the ones around you, bring in the stranger, give the love that you are trying to receive away. Giving is receiving. And, it's such a beautiful energy that you are in because you're so devoted, but playfulness is called for. In fact, you got the card of humor, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But the very first card that came out was the Nine of Cups. It's a very spiritual card. It means a wish come true. It means a divine wish for the truth, for love, for light is coming true. The only problem is the Four of Cups upside down. There's a bit of not being able to see the miracle, being very hard on yourself, ourselves, oneself, not seeing that you're perfect and that you're doing it. It's really seriously complaining or inside of the mind just going, God, I'll never get there when you're already there. That's what's so bizarre about the whole thing. It's just a slight shift in perception. And it's okay and it's normal that you are complaining and going inside and going, what the hell? I'm not getting anywhere because you're going through an awakening, a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth. The caterpillar to the butterfly, that's the old story. We're dropping that story. The cards that I've pulled are telling a story. And the story they're telling is that your story is over. The story that you've known about yourself has ended. And the only thing needed is for you to drop it, to be aware that the old story's ended and to step into the new by playing. Everything you think you need to do is not true. The playfulness and the relaxing is going to bring you life. Life is about relaxing and allowing instead of trying to achieve. But within that, you get to achieve all the things that your heart desires. It's a different kind of achievement. It's the opposite of the world's meaning of achievement. It just means there's nowhere to get to. You're already there, and to relax into that, to allow that to show you who you are, what the truth is. Okay, let's see what wants to come out of the Course in Miracles deck. I'm going to pull one in the mail. Okay, so in quiet, I receive God's word today. So this is an act of going inward and receiving a message. And I am sustained by the love of God. This card means that you don't have to work to survive. That the love inside your heart, you can substitute the word God for love. So I am sustained by the love of love. When you devote all of your love and attention to love and goodness, it has to show up in your life. Only there's this problem, there's this thought consciousness that runs through the mind at all times, and that's your challenge to overlook that voice or to observe the one who is thinking those thoughts. In quiet, I receive the voice of love because you are offering yourself peace. The part of your mind that doesn't believe it is upside down, but you're going through the rebirth anyway. You're growing your wings like the butterfly. It's really happening. And the message I got so clear when I was pulling out these cards was that you have arrived and you don't know it. It's like a child. I don't know if y'all have seen that movie, The Three Wishes with Patrick Swayze. The whole movie is about a little boy being so upset because his father left home, I guess to go fight in the war. And he wants his father back, or Patrick Swayze to be his father, or his friends to not bully him or make fun of him. But in the end, Patrick Swayze is an angel, and he said, all I ever wanted you to do was to notice all that you already had. But the child in us is screaming, it's not fair. This isn't the way I saw my life. This isn't the way I'm supposed to be living. This isn't what I envisioned. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. No, no, no. That's this card, the Four of Cups. You don't see the gifts that are in front of you. You just can't, you don't want them. Everything, this energy is like everything that I have is just unfulfilling. That's this card. But guess what? It's upside down. You're coming out of this. We all have this energy. Sinead O'Connor says it in one of her songs. I do not want what I have not got. She died in her mental torment because she was trying to fight that belief, that concept, that pain. I want something, things should be different. I'm not okay in my own life. I'm not okay. You've heard all the sages talk about it, acceptance, allowance. There's a veil and we can't see the love that is vibrating around our being and in this mirage of the world. We're eternal beings. We're vibration, we're energy in a field of possibilities. And now we're learning that we don't have to be in a vibration of, I want something else. I don't want this. So here's the lesson that we're facing. Everything you've ever needed and wanted will come to you when you stop the struggle. That's the message. And let's just breathe into that. Everything is perfect, and you just haven't seen that yet. And that's why we ask, help me to see things differently. Holy Spirit, reinterpret this for me. Everything you ever wanted to be, you are in this one moment in time. It's just accessing that vibration. That's all there is to it. So it's really hard for us to talk about, it's all coming, all the love and all the abundance you want, it's all coming to you. Well, it is you, and it's coming into your awareness. It's coming into your awareness as you let go of not being able to let go of what's gone and just kind of remembering good times or remembering yourself as lighter and happier and wanting that back, and that's okay. But you've grown up, and the only way is forward. Khalil Gibran, I can't say it, but you know who I'm talking about, says the river trembles when it gets to the ocean and it wants to go back, but it's impossible. It has to go in, and it thinks it's going to be its death. But it is the ocean, and it gets to become one with the true thing that it is. So that's what you've been doing with this hermit energy, just going within and and trying to find the light. And the light is trying to say, it's here, it's you, and there's no way the light can tell you how to be what you already are. So there's just a patience with yourself and a surrendering into the moment with your heart open and love. And if you're with a kitten, to love the kitten, right, kitten? Right, kid? And if you're with a dog, to love the dog. And if you're with a lover, to love your lover. And if you're in the mountains, to love the mountains. But you are clearing out the fog of the mind. You really are doing that as you seem to stand still in time. You can't not but clear the fog, which is that King of Swords. Clarity. Clarity is all you can really give to yourself. And in this world, there's so many distractions. You know, you could just sit and watch Netflix all day long or drink your life away or work your life away. There's so many things, but it's not saying that you can't do those things and enjoy them, but it really does come down to we're wasting time if we're not in touch with the vibration of now, which is the vibration of love and open-hearted compassion so that we can forgive everything we think is not us because it's all us showing up for us to forgive. So since we're in this form world and we're using these form symbols to wake up, your energy is look at this emperor. I mean, he's serious. Okay. For one thing, you know, this emperor is not having fun, but this emperor, this fire red passion, stability, this emperor is stable. He's built a foundation. He's clear. Like you've done the work in this world and you're on fire for love and the truth. It's a good thing. And now they're saying just kind of fall back into this golden light because this is your energy. And then I pulled these two cards to clarify your energy, and they came out like this. Lighten up with humor and let your passion guide you as if you were a child twirling a baton. You know, find what makes you feel like this. This morning I did my second yoga class. I never thought I'd like yoga, but my leg was doing all these things and I quite liked it. And I liked opening up these parts of me. It's really having an open mind. It's not sitting in bed all day and wishing things would change. It's really walking around in nature, going out the door and letting life lead you into the glory of the beauty of the world and others and yourself, even though we're all one and we go back to dust and into the formlessness and we're eternal beings right now. We're looking at each other, walking each other home, holding hands, reminding each other. And so, really, the key to life is to enjoy it. Enjoy where you are right now. There's no past and there is no future in this moment. And it's so true that if I'm trying always to make a better future, then I've missed the moment. I've just missed the moment. I know you're going inside to find the light, and yet the light is in you and is you. So just take that into consideration because we're always seeking. When will we stop and know that it's us and it's here now? Flexibility, retreat, uncertainty, purity. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you've been on this in this bubble for quite a long time. And I just feel like when I heard in my mind to start reading tarot cards, I was so scared to come outside the box of Christianity and A Course in Miracles, worried about what my mom and my community would think about me. But I heard Spirit very clearly say, you are going to learn how to read tarot and you're going to use what you learned in community and from growing up in your household. Um, you're going to mesh it. You're going to have your own style and you're going to read the cards intuitively. And it's going to help you come to the truth of who you are. And it's going to take you out of that box that you've put yourself into, circle, enclosed in this house. You're coming out of this box and it's going to lead you out of uncertainty, but you're going to have to float and feel yourself, feel a vibration rather than think your way into this. It's a moment by moment feeling. And that's why it's going to be really hard if you're watching sitcoms or, series all day or drinking because your mind is going to go to those stories on the TV and the fog will be there from the drinking. And that there is nothing wrong with people. I've done it for years, but when that's not there, there is an opening, there's a space. And what fills that space up is this kind of movement. You are flowing, you are being pulled, you're being drawn to your destiny, to your purpose, to the feelings that you won't have to escape from with drinking or Netflix because you're going to be so in dance, in balance, in rhythm, in movement, in meshed in light and love. And there won't be any, I was going to say desire, any thought for the need. And those things will come in. It's just not even going to be a thought in your mind because this is filling you up. Light. It's who you are, but it can't shine when all this dense stuff is filling the mind and the body. It's all connected, y'all. We are what we being and having are the same thing. So whatever you're filling up your life with, whatever people you're surrounding, whatever you're doing, it's all connected. So jump on the vibration, the stream, the frequency of purity. This white horse feeling so pure and beauty. You can't make this up. Expansion. We want to feel this. Activation. I thought this was miracles. Life's energy. Use your power wisely to come out of the darkness. We get to choose if we stay in the mind of Netflix or fog. I'm just using these as examples in my own life. I didn't have TV for so long. For 15 years, I didn't watch a TV. So now when I'm in New Orleans, everyone, and I'm back home and I'm just feeling the vibration of gratitude. And yet I had expectations because all I knew was the past of it, but it's completely not the past. Like I said, all I did was play till 4 in the morning before, and now I'm at yoga at 9 a.m. So all I can say is it's never what I think it's going to be. And I love that. And it's always better. So I wanted to pick one more from this deck, and I know I did it a little differently today because I'm just feeling like I have to go with what I'm feeling, and it's different. So here we go. Exchanging gifts. That's what the spirit messaged you as we leave this advice. The advice for you is that this is pink. This card is this feminine energy of receiving, and instead of trying to make anything happen, but just being where you are in this energy of this pink, soft, vibrating allowance. You're going to be exchanging that energy for more of that softness, and it is a little ballerina dance with a kitten. That's how it's going to feel. I mean, I don't want to be sappy, but a purring kitten, come on, and a ballerina tutu with pink everywhere. How do you want to live your life? I mean, in the past, no, I'd be like, no, I want the bitch boots and the rock star, but no, I want the soft pink kitty cat and the tutu now. It's an energy, it's a vibration. Twirl your way home, not fight. Those are the messages that I have for you. I'll see you next time. Be not afraid, tread lightly. We gonna get there, obnoxious or politely. I've been working on changing my mind.